Hello everyone, it's Michelle Pepper here. Welcome to my weekly class to go. It is school holiday week for us here in New Zealand. And we actually have house guests this week as well. So it's a busy household. So I will try and keep this short and sweet. But anyway, with this week's class to go, we are playing with the box card kit here. So this is the Best Remedy card kit. Alright, and it's a card kit where you get the supplies and materials to make, these are all the supplies and material that you get to make 9 cards, 3 of each, 3 designs and 3 of each. So yeah, a total of 9 cards. Now you get, this is a all-inclusive card kit, so you get a little mini ink stamping spot, mini ink pad. You also get a acrylic block and the stamp, which most of it is not on here because they are on blocks. And then you've got some embellishments and the card. Yeah, so all the card and envelopes that you need to make 9 cards altogether. So this is card number 1, design number 1 with the birdie. Then you have one with the mouse, and then you have one with the skunk. Okay, so we actually have an image of the skunk in the stamp set as well, but not the other 2. We don't have the birdie nor the mouse. But yeah, so these are all, I've already put them into kits so that, you know, when we want to make a card, we can just bring it up and then we can very easily put together this card. Alright, so these are the card kits. Now what I like to do, so this week my focus have been to use the stamp set. So once you've made up all these cards and given them away, hopefully, you still have the stamp set, you still have the ink spot, and you still have the acrylic block. So, and possibly you still have adhesive as well, so you can easily make more cards with it. So I wanted to just give you ideas on what other cards, just give you some card ideas, right? So hopefully to spark off your imagination. Isn't this neat? It all comes into a little box here. Oh, actually, I won't need this because I've got my own blocks, and I do have the big one, so I will just tend to use that one and keep this here. Alright, so, but I will need the, and I don't need the instructions because I'm not making cards from here. Alright, so, let's see. So this week I have shared a couple of cards already. So the first card that I shared, actually, let me pull out the, let me bring this out again. Alright, so this was the first card that I shared. I pulled it out because I wanted to show you how I have done a case of this card. Alright, so basically copy and selectively edit, right? So I wanted to show that you can copy as much as you like or as little as you like, right? So basically all I've done is kind of copy that layout of having that strip. So that's what I've done here with the strips. And then this piece here, this whole ensemble here, I have pretty much changed it because I'm not using a rectangle. I've used a circle instead. And I don't have a picture of an animal. Instead I've used ice creams. And I don't have that piece here. I've actually completely eliminated that little piece, and that sentiment there is my is where I put my sentiment on that circle. So, and then with this is a little this is a strip that was embossed, and instead of embossing I have stamped. So with the little stamps that come in this stamp set. So these are just an idea of how you can use these little stamps, right? Just making DSP of your own. And then I've added the embellishment here, the ombre matte dot, decorative dot. So yeah, so and pretty much not a very complete case. It's a very selective edited version of this card. So there you go. So that's that one card. And then the second card is this one. All right. So I hope you like that because I think it's really cute. And I want to show you, all right, the boo-boo. This is my boo-boo version. Well, I actually really like it too, but can you tell what part I don't like? It's that nose bit. So I'm going to have to do something about this. Otherwise, I love this card. I think it's quite cute. But yeah, just do not like that part there, so I'm going to have to fix that. Or I don't really want to just discard the whole thing, so I will just need to stamp another piece and colour that bit and then adhere it on here to get rid of that dark nose. That just doesn't seem right. But here's that card. Is that cool? Life stinks sometimes. Feel better soon. Skunk presenting a vase of flowers. Isn't that cute? Right, so that's cool. Now, I wanted to show you the inspiration that I got, that I had in making that card. And that was, I found these set of cards which I made a little while ago, that are still in my stash. So these are little mini note cards. And so how cool is that? So I just looked at it and I was going, whoa, I can just replicate this with the new set. All right, so having done those two, let's get on with the first card today. So the first card is this. All right, so I've used the main image, the skunk image. I've just stamped it all over, and then have one main one as well here. So what I want to do is show you what is in the card kit. So what is the deal with these card kits? Right, so I have with my class to go, with every week, I wanted to give you a thank you gift for ordering with me. So this was an idea to send you card kits. So as a thank you gift, whenever you place an order with me each week, right? So, and each week the offerings of the card kits are different. So it gives you variety, gives you ideas. And so, yeah, so this is what you get. You'll get the envelope. Always comes with envelopes. And you will have a card base of smoky slate. Right, and I didn't put an inside bit because it's quite light enough. All right, and then you've got these little pieces here. Okay, so that's for I'm here for you, and that's to stamp, and then you've got your little embellishments. So these are all in Daffodil Delight. Oh, I can't move that. Okay, right, so let's do this. I'm going to stamp this one. I'm going to bring this in so that I can put it there so you can actually see. Right, let's bring in the skunk. Right, this way or that way? Ooh, maybe I'll just do it this way. And we're going to ink him up, or her. It's not something that I would have chosen, but it is quite cute, isn't it? And so I'm just inking it up right quite well, hopefully. And then stamping. Right, just kind of give it a good press. So I've got a nice image. That's that. Very good. And then I do need my pot of flour. Now what have I done with that? Right here. So I want a pot of flour. So I should have enough room. Just stamp on there. There we go. And what else do I need? I think that's all I need. Yep. Okay. So now this is great because it's it's good for coloring, right? So now we're going to be coloring this in. Now this is Memento ink, so you can color with marker pens, right? Or you can color with stamping blends. Now my preference when it comes to coloring is actually the stamping blends. I really love the effect that you get from coloring with blends. Not so much with the Stampin' Right markers. I love using these to color our sentiments so that we can have, you know, like different colors on our sentiment, and that's quite cool to do that. Now I wouldn't use the alcohol stamping blends on our stamp. So yeah, so in order to color your stamps, you would use the Stampin' Right markers, okay, not the stamping blends. So there is a difference here. It's like completely different. This is water-based and this is ink alcohol-based. All right. So yeah, so let's start with coloring the vase. Just going to color it with, so that's the bullet tip. So you can color it with either or. So it's just a matter of preference. Usually when the surface is tiny, I would want to do it with the bullet, okay, but if it is a large surface area, then I would do it with the brush. So that's our dual tip marker pens and stamping blends. They always come dual tip. One is, you can tell it's marked with a thicker line and also a brush image, and then so you know this is the brush end and this is the bullet point end, so it's a thinner line. Alright, so actually I haven't finished with that one. I need my yellow flower, kind of like yellow daisies. Now because the ink is the water-based ink, the black ink is water-based ink, and then this is alcohol ink, so it shouldn't run. Right, but it has been there long enough that I think it should be dry enough that I can, I don't want the brush in, I want the tippy end. Okay, so like a little purpley flower there, and maybe a little red one. Oh, this is the old one. I see this is the old version because this is a thinner nib. Alright, and then I just need these green leaves. Cool, how's that? So that's cute little thing stamped. And then now we can color this with the light basic black. And I can color it in now, but I've pre-made that because I didn't want to take up too much time. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you how wonderful this is. I love coloring with our stamping blends. So if you have not had a chance to try it, I totally recommend that you get some and try it for yourself. Alright, so yeah, so that's really cool. So now I've pre-done that so that I don't take up too much time coloring. And then what I want to do is color with the ivory. Alright, so got the ivory here that I'm going to color the paws with. How's that? And then the little ears. I think we'll do the little ears too. We're going to start with the light smoky slate, I think. Okay, is that just a little bit on the inside? Oh, hang on. Wrong one. Right, just on the inside here. You can see it. Okay. So you can see I've only done half of it because I want to blend with, now I'm using the bullet point because I'm going to actually blend this. I'm not sure if you can see it well, but I'm going over onto the grey bit as well so that it looks like it's blended in. rather than a stark. Oops. Oh, I just got to make sure that these are shut properly because they're alcohol based, so they dry out really quickly if you don't. Alright, so there you go. So this is one that I have done a surgery because I did the same mistake. I did a black nose and I didn't like it, so I stamped. Where have I got it? There we go. I stamped just the face, coloured just the nose, and then cut it out, and then so yeah, so I did some stamp surgery there. Alright, so the skunk's ready, and that's ready. I just need to cut that out. So let's have a look. Let's make it smaller so we've got, don't have such a big thing to handle. So yep, you have to fussy cut, what we call fussy cut, so cutting around the images. And it's, so my tip for doing this, if you're new to crafting, is don't cut on the line, but leave a little white border. Alright, because then that's very forgiving. And yeah, so when you try to cut it on the black lines, I think that's when it can look a little bit messy, and it shows up, you know, where we haven't cut precisely. Whereas if you leave a border, it's just forgiving. The look is just so much more forgiving. And yeah, so there you go. So there we got that. And so we need little thingy here. Little, what do you call this? Dimensionals. Right, I'm just going to bring this up here. So I'm going to pull that off. Right, and then that is going to go on here. Oh, isn't it cute? It's like holding a vase. Cool. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, might just move it a little bit slightly more to, yeah, just being a little bit pedantic there. Yeah, that's right in the middle now. Okay, so I've got that part ready, and then I need this. What is it? Even though this stinks. Okay, so what do I need here? I need basic grey ink pad. Just going to ink that up. And good thing about circle is if it's not straight, you just move it around. Ooh, kind of stamped it a little bit more to that. Maybe I will just, I want it, if anything, more to the right. Right, just because of the way I'm placing my skunk. Right, because that's going to cover up that really well, unless I put it like so. Unless I change it and put it as well. We have choices. Now we've got two. Alright, so that's done, and then now I will need, I'm going to do I'm going to do smoky slate, because my card stock, my card base is smoky slate. So I'm going to pull out smoky slate, and I'm going to stamp the skunk. Now the skunk was already in black, so let me just try and get rid of these black, or maybe I'll just clean it a little bit. Be good. I don't have to clean it super well, but I don't want the dark black lines. Okay. Ooh, it's a bit sticky, isn't it? Alright, so all I'm going to do now is, okay, so you're going to do that. And so this is what we call tone on tone, right? Because it's, the card is smoky slate, and then the ink is also smoky slate. So let's see. Let's just do, oh, I don't know. Do I have it like that? Yeah, we can have it like that. So, oopsie, we've got that markings. Now where do I go? So it's going to be a gang of skunks. I don't know what the plural for skunks is. I'll have to Google that because I don't actually know. Right there. And then, ooh, this is going to be tricky. What am I going to do here? Ooh, I'm just going to do it. Right, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright, so now we've got that. I'll put that away so we don't get inky. And then we need I'm Here For You, which is what does this one say? Well, that stinks. No, don't need that one. I'm Here For You. Okay, so again, need the basic grey. Pull out the basic grey. How's that? Basic grey. Alright, so that is, I think, all the stamping that needs doing. I got some marks here. I didn't see that. Let's do that again. I just wanted it a bit cleaner look. Right. Let's have a look. And now I probably didn't do it straight. Oh, third time lucky. Yes, sort of. I'm actually okay with both, with either. So let's see. Right, we have that. Pretty cool with that. So that's just going to go down there. And then that was going to go down there. And then I was going to go in here. Okay. How about like so? I think I'm happy with that. Right, so we're just going to get in our glue. Okay. Was it this one? Or was it that way? That was that way, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so right. So don't need a lot. And that goes there. And then that goes, oh, so it's just a strip. And so we're going to place it there. Maybe there. How's that? Is that straight enough? I think so. And then that comes along with our, actually I might, there's a piece, there's a big piece here. Actually I might just use this whole big piece. Just because I can. And there, voila. So almost done. Just need my gems. So let's have a look. Where do I want these? So with this card, I've had them on here and here. Ooh. Alright, let's just do it. Over there. I'm just going to just repeat the design so I don't have to think about it. Okay. And final one right about here. Right, not sure about that there. Oh dear, just rip that. What if I put that one here? Something like that. I'm just changing it up a little bit. Usually I like to do two close by each other and then one like an outlier. Like this is how I would normally do it. But I think in this case I'm okay with the look of this whole triangle happening as well. So anyway, so that's card number 1. Love the whole combination of grey and yellow. So yeah, I'm quite liking this. So I was saying that yeah, I was mentioning that I do know a lot of people, or I've heard a lot of people that that have been unwell, and not only that, but they seem to take a long time to recover. Even on the Facebook community pages, they've been in groups, people saying, you know, they've been sick for like 11 weeks. I mean, that's a little bit scary, isn't it? That's a little bit no good. So I thought having these kit is actually quite cool, just to be able to have a little bit of humor, but also, you know, to make a lovely card, a fun card to send over, just to say sorry that, you know, that you're not well, and maybe with a bag of treats as well. So yeah, I thought these cards could be handy. Right, so that's card number 1. Card number 2. Let's do card number 2. Let's move these out of the way. Now, going with this hand-drawn look, like the hand-drawn line. So this is kind of like my inspiration for this as well. So card number 2 is, ta-da! It's like our iPad or a very big phone. So kind of like a whole series of messages. Well, that stinks. I'm here for you. Ice cream is the best remedy for this. Feel better soon. So yeah, so I just thought that could be quite fun to do. So in the kit, you will get a white card base, and then you get a layer of the Starry Sky, which is the color that comes in the kit when you buy the Best Remedy card kit. Alright, so that's the color that you get in terms of a mini ink spot, but I'm using the big one that I have. And also because I'm running very low on the cardstock, Starry Sky cardstock. So this is my little tip of how you can make a little cardstock go a long way. So instead of having a whole base, you would just cut a quarter of it. So you're using a quarter of it instead of half. Yeah, instead of half of the cardstock. So that's just to make it go further. All right. And then we have the base. I've already pre-cut corner rounded it. And I did that with, we don't have a corner rounder punch, but I did it with a punch, which I cannot see here. What have I done with it? I'm not sure what I've done with it. That's so weird. It's gone walkabouts, but it'll be here somewhere. I just can't show you which one. But basically just sticking it in there and just to cut that corner rounder. But in your card kit, if you get this card kit, it will come already done for you. So I really cannot find it. Oh, how weird. I think every video I do, I seem to not be able to find at least one thing. I'll get better at it. Okay, so let's just do with this one. So I'm not sure if you can see, but there is actually stamping in the background here. Alright, just a whole lot of ice cream. So because we are talking about ice cream, let's have a look. Where is my ice cream stamp? There it is. Alright, and I'll just bring in this and this. Alright, and then we're just going to stamp around. So just kind of a fun stamping look. Right, so we're just making like our DSP again. This time around that was a bit random. This one I'm just going to make it random, but I'm going to actually do a row of upside down ice cream as well. I'm just playing with it. Like I can do straight. Right, now I might have put too much. Now bearing in mind too, because that's going to be in the middle there. Right, so I actually don't need to stamp too many on the middle. In the middle there. Okay, twisted it back up. Oops. Yeah, I'm just being quite random with this, aren't I? Oh, I'm getting so much ink on the block. How did I do that? I thought I was being careful. Okay. Right, then back up there. Actually want this up the right way. Alright, so, and then our phone is going to go on top there, like so. Right, so there you go. Just got that card. Okay, I'm just going to move that aside. Now actually this I have actually stamped in black, but you know what, I think we can actually stamp it in Starry Sky too, because I think you can do that with your phones, right? You can change colors, so we can actually, because that's what the color that you'll get in your kit, and if you buy the Best Remedy card kit, you will get that ink spot in Starry Sky, so you have that color readily available for you. So yeah, why not? We should just do that. Okay, so just gonna change these. I think I had it in black before. Right, just gonna stamp that. So wow, that stings. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do right here. Wow, that stinks. And then I'm here for you. I'm just going to go with what I've done before. I'm here for you. Right, and then ice cream is the best remedy. Sorry, life stinks. No, I want my ice cream. Where is that? Over here. Right, just check. Okay. Okay, and then lastly it's the feel better soon. Okay, so we're going for this whole hand-drawn look. So I'm going to pull in the marker pen. Alright, actually I don't want a brush in, I want a bullet in. Oh, and it's a thin one. I wonder why it's a thin one. It should I thought it was going to be, okay. Maybe it's because I got these. Right, anyway, we will just draw. So I am thinking this is how it looks. I'm just going to go like that and like that. Whoops. So, yeah. I like this hand-drawn look. You might not like it, and if you prefer to, you can use, obviously, a ruler to have a more uniform look. But I'm digging this whole hand drawn look type thing. And that's the beauty, right, of your of card making. You can do it the way you like it. And then, yeah, I always start here just so then I know where I'm going with my lines. Oops. Here we go. So, and then we did color it. I colored it in with the light smoky slate. Now, bearing in mind, because those are water base ink, right? So, and then this is alcohol, so it shouldn't run. So, there's just something about coloring with our stamping blends. I love that. I'm trying to think. I just, you know how I don't want to draw. I don't want to color outside of the lines. Oh my goodness! I'm like a little kid again, feeling nervous about coloring outside of the line. Let me see if I can do this. What if I use that to do the outline first? This one's a bit wonky, isn't it? We've got a very special phone. Well, and that's the thing. When you're card making, you can make things whatever you like. You can make text messages that have wonky frames. You can probably make the skunk not black. You can make it pink. That's the beauty of card making. You have creative license. Okay, and I don't know, what do you think, that worked? Okay. Here we go. We're just about done with this card. And our class is almost over. How is that? So that's just going to go now. On to here. So give me a little bit of border. If you're really clever, you might want to put time on that too, but I'm not doing that. Alright, so we've got that, and oh, you know what, does it look better that way? I don't think it matters, I'm just going to do it that way. And sometimes if you want it more to be seen, you could go on the side. Now I'm going to go in the middle. Just stick with the plan, Michelle, stick with the plan. Alright, and then that goes onto the card base. What did I do with the card base? Is that it? Hopefully that's the one. Alright. Okay, just make sure I'm opening it the right way. And the beauty of our liquid glue is you can nudge it and you can move it. And there is card number 2. So we have, just move these out of the way, a phone card. So I've got 2 different ways. So I guess you can see here then which color you like best, right? Whether you want to go with the starry sky or having the black seems more authentic. But yeah, that's how we could roll. And then card number 1 was this. So yeah, so these are the card kits that you will get when you place an order with me this week. So these are the free card kits that are on offer. And so you remember you get 2 of each design, so in total you get 4 card kits. And so I hope you enjoy this fun little class and using this fun little set, the Best Remedy card kit. So remember that it comes with everything you need to make 9 different cards. 3 different cards and 3 of each of those, so you get a total of 9 cards. And if you purchase that this week, you'll be getting the card kits for these 2 cards, so you can use the stamp set that comes in the card kit, and you can make more cards. So I hope you enjoy that, and I will see you next week for the next edition of Weekly Class to Go. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle Pepper. Bye.